I'm holding my mic because I've got nowhere to stick it. I'm at Ladywalk Nature Reserve today, and it was kind of like a last minute decision to come out because it was grey, gloomy, cloudy skies. But I dragged myself out. I've sat in a hide with my mate Brian for a while. Not really a lot going on there, but I took a few shots. So before I go any further on this video, I'll show you some of the shots I took this morning. While we was in the hide, another guy came in. I don't know his name, but he said that there was some red kites, and there was a red kite, buzzards and kestrels over here because the farmer had been cutting the grass. So I came over for a look, and I've managed to get a few shots, but they're all a bit too far away, and I don't think they're going to come out that good. But I'll show you them now and get that out of the way. Now the main purpose of this video is, I don't know if the latest Sony firmware update for the Sony A1 has broke my camera. Now I'm not saying it's broke, but it's altered something, and I can't seem to fix it. The problem I'm getting is with the battery. Now if I take a battery out and then put a new one in and power it on, it won't power up. What I have to do is leave the power switch powered on, take the battery out and insert the battery again, and then it boots up. Which seems really strange to me because it does work, but not when you just put the battery in and power it on as you're supposed to, I'm guessing. Well, as you're supposed to. I have had a little search on the internet to see if anyone else has had this problem, and a few people have. So I don't know if it's to do with the firmware update or it's my camera. So I'm not that happy, to be honest. Now I would send it off to be repaired and checked, but I've got this week off work and quite a few days have been planned for going out and using my camera. So I don't want to send it off right away. So I'm going to see how I get on. But over the last few days since of this problem, it's been working fine. So I don't know if it's a glitch, I don't know if it is the firmware update, but it just seems strange that you have to have it powered on to insert the batteries to get it to power on. If anyone else has had this problem or knows what's causing it, could you leave me a link in the description below, please? Now one of the things I have done since having this problem was I did like a factory reset, which obviously means importing all my settings. Well, not importing them, reinstating all my settings, or going through all my settings and changing them all again. And I did change this time some of the settings a little bit different, just to see how we get on with them. What I'll do in my next video is I'll run you through those settings, because today is kind of like a little bit of a test to see how I get on with them, to see if I'm going to stick with them. So I'm going to give it another kind of go out. And then if they're better, I think they're working better, what I'll do in my next video is I'll go through all my settings, all my, you know, my C1, my C2, all the quick kind of settings you press while you've got the camera in your hand, just to see, or just to, you know, in case anybody wants to try those settings for themselves. I know I've done videos in the past where I've shared all my settings, but I think these may work a little bit better. But I'll go over all them in my next video. As I said, I've got the week off. I've got a few plans of going out with the camera. I'm going to, I think, Dudley Zoo tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. The Peak District tomorrow to do some landscape photography. I think we're going to Chrome Hill. And then after that, on Monday, I think I'm going to the zoo. And then Tuesday, I'm not 100% sure what's happening yet, whether I'm actually going out or not. I might just go up to Middleton Lakes because I haven't been there in ages. And then Wednesday, Thursday and Friday and Saturday are a bit busy. I've got quite a bit to do. I can't really say why in the video now in case somebody's watching it and they'll kind of know what I'm doing and it's a bit of a surprise, but I'll share all that in my next video. So over the next few days, I should be trying to get together a few more different varied videos. Hopefully something a little bit different and a little bit of a change from the norm. In the meantime, I have been editing some photos that I've took in the garden. Again, nothing special, just the usual suspects. But I'll show you them photos now. So that's it really for this video, quite short and sweet. But as I said, I wasn't really planning on coming out, so I didn't really do much video work because I thought I was only going to be hanging around for about an hour. And it turns out I've probably been out now for about 4 hours, so I might get it in the air off the missus when I get back because I told her it'd only be an hour. And I know she's got 1,000 jobs for me to do. So, until next time, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, it helps the channel grow, blah, 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 blah. Speak to you soon.